in 2026, there's so many like witty, manipulative tactics to get more girls to like you and whatnot. In reality, you might be able to attract more girls if, let's say, you're a 10 out of 10 on the look scale, due to all that bone smashing you've been doing and the working out you've been doing, or you're also a multi-million-dollar Chad, you're 6'5", stuff like that. In my opinion, you do not need that to pull a nice woman. Yes, I am a blue pillar, whatever. I feel as if leveraging these features will hurt you in the long term with a girl, or even a guy if you're a girl watching this. What I mean, obviously these features are great, and they don't need to hurt you in the long term, but they 100% can. Like your superhuman features, they will pull you some baddies, definitely. But if you come off as like a super nervous, weird, fake guy who doesn't actually live up to this, then it's going to deter this person. A famous quote that I just made is that if you present this great image, you may be able to clickbait some people, but won't be able to keep them if your content does not match. Therefore, in my opinion, my great dating advice is to just talk to these girls. If you don't ever randomly do it, then it's probably going to be really scary. Like, if you never talk to girls, which is very common, like, a lot of guys never do it. They just go on with their day. They always got excuses too, like, oh, no, I can't talk to girls right now. I got things to do, this, that. No, I got to do this. Like, let's say you're in school. Guys will be like, no, I got to get to class. Can't talk to that girl. Like, this, that. I want to hang out with my friends. Like, dude, you want to talk to girls. Everyone does. Like, not talking to girls ever, it goes against your biology. Or not interacting with them, like we need to for reasons. And not doing it is just kind of foolish. It's foolish because, like, it's so beneficial if you do. And even if you fail, like, even if you come off as a weirdo, all you can do is learn from it and just do better on the next one. Like, if you never talk to girls, you're never going to have a girlfriend or a wife. Like, what do you think? Just becoming a multimillionaire, like, superhuman, it's going to make, like, everything all so magical and stuff? No, not at all. Like, if you want to get married or something like that, you need to find that connection. And that can't come if your mouth never opens, or when it does, you're sweating out of every pore in your body because you're so scared to talk to them, because you're so, outcome based, stuff like that. You want that fear you get though from before. It's a great thing that you get that fear, because where your fear is where your task is. Talking to that person you're horrified of will remove all the weight holding you down off. But you know what? It's gonna remove that weight, but it's also gonna be like, man, I did that, and I'm proud of myself now. So that when you actually do end up talking to that person who you're afraid to talk to, it's like you also open a new door. Like, you can open a new door if you talk to them. If you really like this person, when you talk to them, bam, now we can go into further stuff. If you never talk to them because you're too afraid and you have all your stupid excuses, then that door you always that you do want, because if you're watching this, you want advice. You do want to talk to them, but you got all your excuses. Like, um, if you don't talk to them, then that door it'll probably never open. Like, literally, you talking to this random person, they could literally be your wife in the next 15 years. Crazy as it sounds. I mean, not saying everyone will be like that, but a lot of them might be terrible. A lot of your interactions might completely suck. That's okay, because it kind of builds you, like, what you want from a girl. Like, if you, let's say, you meet a girl, you start talking to a girl who you're attracted to, but you don't like some features about her. You'd be like, okay, I don't want a girl like that. And then next girl, it's a little different. You maybe like them for some things, and maybe for not. Maybe you stay with them, maybe you don't, and it just keeps going. Not only is talking to these girls that you're attracted to good for potentially building a wonderful relationship, I believe that it also strengthens the relationship you have and the love you have for yourself. If you watch my videos, I'm a big preacher of self-love and the benefits from it. The more confident you are in yourself and the more you trust yourself, the easier it gets to talk to women. But that confidence doesn't come without, putting in the reps, putting in the reps, shooting shots, like they say. A lot of shots, I'm going to say, when you start off, Maybe a bunch of them will be air balls. Maybe not. I mean, it doesn't even. You don't have to. It's only an air ball if you see it that way, though. Like if you just talk to them, and we'll go into my next point. If you just talk to them and you're not looking for an outcome, then you can never miss it. You're always going to be winning because the only goal you had was to just talk to that person. Like if you're always running from it because you don't want to quote unquote trauma farm, I've heard that before, or because you're just horrified by the outcome, then my advice is to just let go. Let go of, that whatever you want to force. Let's say you're cold approaching. I actually consider a successful cold approach to just saying something, say whatever you want. Like if you have something to say, then say it. Don't be like, I need to say something. Like you don't need to say anything. You just say whatever needs to be said. Don't try to force them to give you your phone number or to go on an instant date. As soon as you start talking to them, just be like, oh, I talked to them. That's successful, I'd say, like I say, don't look for an outcome. And what I mean by this is don't try to force anything with them. And don't try to force her. You just don't try to force her into all that to do anything with you. Just enjoy the moment. And if she likes who you are, she'll naturally want to hang out with you. Like, just talk to them normal. Be present in the moment. If you're not present in the very moment, you might miss out on the beauties that are happening literally right in front of you. Why I say not to look for an outcome is because the outcome could be the very thing that terrifies and completely deters you from talking to these girls. This is because the outcome is completely uncertain of what is going to happen. And honestly, uncertainty in life is extremely scary and stressful for some people. I feel like uncertainty can be a big demon. Therefore, I would say if you remove the outcome of whatever you want from talking to her, that you could be freed of the imaginary anchor that is dragging you down, that won't allow you to talk to her whatsoever. And when that anchor is gone, you'll be able to talk a lot more, just like a normal person. Like you're talking to with one of your friends, with one of these girls, or just like a stranger or something like that. Just be comfortable, be relaxed, and honestly, I would say, I'd say the outcome. Honestly, the outcome you're trying to force should be that you enjoy the conversation. That is what I would say would be the outcome you want. Not anything crazy. Not like, the outcome is initially before the conversation. The outcome right now is to get her to come over to my house or do something with me later tonight. Because then you're going to come off as weird and you probably will fumble. So I'd say, honestly, just enjoy the moment. And if that comes up or that part of the conversation, you're like, okay, so we're escalating into another point, then escalate. But if that point never comes, don't try to force it. Like, if she likes you, it's not very hard to tell. And that's when you have to take another shot. But right now we're just talking about the initial, just talking to them. Because that itself is scary enough as it is.